Part of it is just the fact that getting to be known here, and this is a great place to go do it, that people know that you're concerned with dealing with, things, in Latin America, specifically Mexico, and that you're here to help, right? Because the digital footprint here is growing. One of the big remits we have, or one of the jobs we have, is to help out data centers. Some of our biggest customers are actually Google, Meta, and Amazon, and they have digital infrastructure everywhere. But there's also gigantic companies down here. Pemexes of the world have their own data centers, and there's just a lot of infrastructure that has been growing. So they have to automate this because there's only a certain number of humans, and we're helping them do that. So we get to meet people and know people here that have those jobs, and we can help.
Tell us about your organization. How can you help to people and companies to be more secure about their information?
That's a great question. So we talk about isolating all of the management of your networks to another isolated framework. That helps out a lot of people because what it does is it actually makes sure that you can still control your digital infrastructure, whether there's a performance issue or whether there is a hacking issue or a natural disaster. It always makes sure that you can actually control your entire environment, still get your data in and out, and still serve your customers.
Okay. What are the main challenges that you see in your area?
Main challenges we find is that not many people pay attention to resilience. They're really into cybersecurity, but almost all the time cybersecurity fails. And that's because me and everybody else sometimes click on the wrong thing, right? And so the big problem isn't really the digital security or even patching something, it's actually the humans.
So what's the biggest problems that you can see now in this industry?
Right now it's scaling, getting enough people that can actually do the work. And so you have to figure out a way to get people more effective, the people that do know, and then also get other people interested in the industry. So American Digital is getting people interested in the industries, right? We're aiding people in scaling their projects because we can actually have 10 administrators administrate an entire digital infrastructure across the world. And that's being able to scale the number of people, right? So both have to happen because now computing is becoming ubiquitous, and that means it's all over the place, everywhere. So in your traffic lights, which we found a cybersecurity issue today that's on Twitter, that's a big deal. They found, there's always something going on that has to do with making it a little more resilient, but everything's now controlled by computers. So now we have to make sure that those stay up and online.
Why we need you. Well, now tell me, what is your main contribution to the innovation and digital transformation?
That's a hard question because I've been doing this since the beginning of the internet. My first job was actually at a company called BBN Planet, and that was actually Autonomous System 1 on the internet. So I was actually working for the internet before anybody knew what the internet was. And so even then we had problems keeping the network up, and we thought, oh, this is going to be an incredible failure and it's never going to work. The internet's never going to be a thing, right? So even people working on it thought that. And now we are in today. So, part of that is just seeing how it grows and being able to manage it, because sometimes it gets out of hand. And maybe that's how I'm trying to help the organization right now, and all organizations, make sure that your digital footprint doesn't get out of hand. You can manage all of it.
That's great. Why do you recommend America Digital?
Oh man, this has been a great show. First off, facilities are top notch, and the people that are here that you've gotten to come present are world talent that you see worldwide. So honestly, I think this is something that everybody should actually engage in, and I can see growing over the years.